Yay, good evening, everybody. Good evening, afternoon, or morning, depending on where you are in the world. And so I am going live with another set of 5 minutes-ish of wisdom, training, insights, guidance, insight to support you creating more magic in your March. And you know what? Why stick to March? This obviously, all of this wisdom and stuff that I'm sharing is really kind of there for you to introduce it into your everyday as much as possible in terms of whatever resonates, what doesn't, and then you continue to use that beyond March. So this is just really about creating magic, more magic in your life, and who doesn't want that? Okay, so I said that we are going to start with talking about the solfeggio frequencies. Probably haven't said that correctly, but solfeggio frequencies is something that I use every single day. And I tune in once I've done my kind of general tuning and done my clearing of my energy fields and kind of set myself up for the day. I then find out what solfeggio frequency I need to support me with my optimal well-being. And it's usually something different every day, which is really cool. But what are solfeggio frequencies? So solfeggio frequencies are a set of healing tones that date back centuries. And these frequencies are also known as the solfa or solfège. And they encompass a range of sound vibrations that are believed to have numerous beneficial effects on our mind, body, and soul. And we've got the solfeggio frequencies that we can listen to, but also people are really kind of tuning into binaural beats, and there are distinct differences between the two. So binaural beats are an auditory illusion creating by playing different tones in different frequencies in each ear, whereas the solfeggio frequencies are a set of 9 tones that have spiritual and enhancing properties. So it's really, it's one of those magical things that you can use to support your well-being, to support your connection. And I always find it really intriguing to see what it is that I need every day. And what I do is I install that frequency into my physical body water, because we're made up about 70% water. So I want my body water to vibrate at that frequency, but I also place that into my multidimensional being, so that frequency is there. And I also install it into all of my clothes that I wear as well. So I place this frequency with invocation and with a pendulum. But I need to tune in first of all to find out what it is in terms of frequency that I need. So let me know in the comments if you're watching live or replay, do you use solfeggio frequencies or not? Let me know. So I have got an amazing chart that I have got off Subtil's website, and I'm going to just show it to you. And look at that beauty. So there you've got all of the frequencies there. And there's a couple of other frequencies on there as well, which connect with theta, delta waves, beta waves, epsilon, alpha, and gamma. So it gives you the frequency of those. But basically, each frequency from a solfeggio frequency gives you a kind of like an activation of sorts. And it means that you don't have to do anything. The activation, that frequency is doing it for you. So 174, I don't tend to use 174. I've never really gone that. I think I've only gone down that far maybe once. And that's really about pain and stress. If you're feeling physical pain in your body, discomfort, whether that be aches or sharp pains or whatever it might be, you want to be using 174 hertz. And you either want to be listening to that on a YouTube channel, or you want to be activating that with a pendulum, as in a clockwise spin, to activate your body for 174 hertz. And you just ask for your physical body to take on that frequency to support you with releasing the physical pain that your body is experiencing. So using 174. Then there's 285. I don't tend to use 285 either, and that's all about expressing uniqueness, and it connects in with the tissues and the organs. I usually start with 396, and what you'll find with these numbers is that they interchange. So there's 396, but there's also 639, and there's also 963. So they kind of change those three numbers around. So you've got things like eliminating fear, wiping out negativity, repairing DNA, remembrance, like transformation and miracles, love and compassion, shining your light, detoxifying the cells and organs, return to spiritual order, awakening your intuition. And then you've got connection to higher self and the higher realms. And that's 963. So that's the highest vibrational solfeggio frequency that you can use. 528 hertz is a really interesting one because that was the frequency that Dr. Emoto, no, not Dr. Emoto. It was based on Dr. Emoto's work, and I've already talked about water imprinting. But there was a couple of scientists that wanted to try doing an experiment, and it was off the Gulf of Mexico, and it was when there was the massive oil spill. So it was like, like a national disaster. And obviously the oil was going all over the coral. It was like really, really bad. And so what they did is they sent a ship or a boat, large boat, out to that area, and they dropped in speakers, equipment of some kind, playing the frequency of 528 hertz, and it cleared the sea, and it cleared the bed, it cleared the kind of that whole space really, really quickly because of the frequency of 528 hertz. It's also known as the miracle tone, and it creates miracles. So 528 hertz is for me, it's the most beautiful kind of frequency to use. So I'm going to share more about how you can find these with a pendulum tomorrow. And if you want to join along with me, then I will post the pendulum chart in the comments. And then if you come tomorrow to watch the live or the replay, what we can do is we can tune in and see which is the frequency that you need to support you with, just say, your general well-being for that day. And I will show you how to activate that into your multidimensional being. But solfeggio frequencies are really, really powerful. And it's just another way to layer magic into your day and also into your well-being, into your life, that supports you in all that you do. So let me know if you use solfeggio frequencies or not, and what is the most common solfeggio frequency you tend to tune into. And I will see you tomorrow to do some pendulum activations. Love and blessings.